What's going on, everybody? Chris back here, and today we're going to be talking about some 4K announcements that came out about some of the Saw sequels. Now, in a previous video, I had mentioned that director Darren Lynn Bousman was sort of teasing on social media him in like the editing booth of Saw 2, Saw 3, Saw 4. He was working on something, and of course we're like, we're gonna get the Saw sequels in 4K. Now, I think most of us assumed that we would be getting like the remainder of them on 4K, which would be Saw 2 through 7. Those still have to get the 4K treatment. So I think we assumed either a new box set, or maybe they'll release them all individually. Well, it looks like we finally have those answers. Saw 2, Saw 3, and Saw 4 are getting limited edition Amazon exclusive 4K steelbooks. Now, there's a couple interesting things with this that I want to talk about. First off, these are the theatrical cuts that are going to be coming out with this. Typically, when you buy a Saw movie, at least over the last 20 years, usually the version you have is the standard unrated cut. At least here in the States, I'm not sure how it is in other areas of the world, but at least here in the States, it's usually almost always unrated. So the fact that they're doing the theatrical cut is pretty interesting. Now, in terms of what's different between those, I talk about that a little bit in a video I did where I went through my entire Saw on home video collection that I have. We were talking about some of the differences there. But, so yeah, it's just Saw 2, Saw 3, and Saw 4 for right now, coming out in a 4K steelbook, which, you know, 4K steelbook, cool. I would have preferred if we had the whole set. Or at least had 2 through 7, but I did hear that it's going to be 2 through 4 this year and then 5 through 7 next year. I'm not sure why Lionsgate is doing it that way, but it's interesting. And these are all coming out October 21st, so just in time for Halloween, because
if it's Halloween, it must be Saw.
Now, the official Saw page said the pre-orders are all ready to go, but if you go to Amazon.com right now, the only one that you can actually pre-order right now is Saw 2. Don't worry, Saw 3 and Saw 4, you'll be able to pre-order those soon. This kind of thing happens kind of all the time when it comes to pre-orders, especially regarding Amazon. So just kind of keep your guys' eye out for that. Or maybe by the time you're seeing this video, you've already gotten the pre-order and all that stuff is fine. But we're going to take a look at some of the special features here and stuff, and some of the things that are included in these new editions. So let's go on over to Saw 2 here, which I am really loving that cover art of John in his jigsaw hood with the oxygen mask there. I love how the two are like two needles. I think that's really creative. I think that's really cool. But if we look on the back here, of course, you have the same plot synopsis that is on every other release. Disc 1 is the 4K. Disc 2 is the Blu-ray with the special features. Now, the special features here are all the ones that were included on previous releases, but if you go down to the bottom where it says 4K and Blu-ray exclusives, it looks like we do have a couple of new features. New Blood director Darren Lynn Bousman looks back, so it's going to be a little retrospective with Darren there, and Appreciating Life, actor Tobin Bell on Saw 2. So another little retrospective of Saw 2 from the eyes of Tobin Bell. And then establishing shot with Darren Bousman. I'm not sure exactly what that's going to be, because on some of the old special features for Saw 3 and Saw 4, Darren did a video diary where he just took a video camera around on set and you got to see all kinds of things and shenanigans ensued, and it was a good time. So I'm not sure if this is going to be something related to that, but Saw 2 never had one. And then let's go on over to Saw 3 here, which again, another stellar fucking cover art there. I fucking love this artwork here. Love Pighead there, and then you get the two pigs from the pig vat there. And I even love that Pighead's got the key around her neck, as Amanda does in the film. Saw 3 is my personal favorite Saw film. I mean, I do think that the first one is the best one, start to finish. But in terms of personal favorite, for me, it's Saw 3. So I do wish that we got the extended director's cut, which is different than the unrated version. Again, refer to my Saw home video collection video as we kind of talk about that a little bit more. I wish we gotten that included as well, but it just doesn't look like that's going to be the case here. But let's go ahead and take a look at the back of it again. You got the 4K disc, you get the Blu-ray, and these all come with digital by the way as well. Again, all the original special features that were on there before, and then to the 4K and Blu-ray exclusives, we have some new features there. Making your own choices. Darren Lynn Bousman looks back, so again, another retrospective, and another one with Tobin titled "The Clock Is Ticking," and then of course the theatrical trailer. But again, so there is Saw 3. So now let's go over and take a look at Saw 4. Now this is my least favorite cover art of the 3 that we have here, but I still like that we have one with Billy. I don't know why they're using this version of Billy. I don't even know where this version of Billy came from. Billy has teeth. What the fuck? But I do like how you got like the chains coming down from his hair, and then you got Saw 4. I'm not a big fan of how they chose the Roman numerals on that. As I said, Saw 3 was pretty normal, and then Saw 2 they used 2 needles for the 2, which I thought was pretty cool. But I do like that kind of red background there. Again, cover art is what it is on that one. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the special features that we got. Once again, the original special features that we had before on the 4K and the Blu-ray disc, but we also have some more new features. We have another retrospective with Darren Bousman called Game Over, and then another one with Tobin, says My Work Will Continue. I'm very excited for these new releases because for the past 20 plus years I've been watching the same special features. Don't get me wrong, I love them, I love going back to them, but it's nice that we're gonna have some new stuff to enjoy from this as well. I know I'm gonna be personally getting up on these because I'm a sucker when it comes to Saw, so Lionsgate, you're gonna get me again, but I am eagerly awaiting Saw 5, 6, and 7, especially if they do some color correction on 7, because good lord. But from what I hear, those are going to be coming next year. And if you guys already have your copies of these movies and you're good with what you have, there's really not going to be much here that's going to entice you to go double dip on these ones, unless you're a special feature aficionado and you want those new special features. That's pretty cool. Or if you're tired of watching the standard unrated versions and you want to watch theatrical, there's not too much different, especially with Saw 2, 3, and 4 between the theatrical and the standard unrated ones, but there are a couple little differences there, but it's not really anything significant. Like Saw 4 has a shot of Hoffman unstrapping himself, so there's a little bit of that, but like in terms of the differences between the theatrical cuts and the unrated cuts for Saw 2, 3, and 4, there's really not much. So guys, yeah, keep your eyes on the channel. I will post more information whenever that becomes available. Again, these are Amazon exclusive steelbooks, so if you want to grab them, make sure you go on Amazon and pre-order them when available. I know that's being a little fucky right now, but yeah. So what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for these new 4K steelbooks? Again, I wish we would have gotten a little bit more than what we did, like a box set, or at least Saw 2 through 7, but I'll take what I can get, so you know. And if you guys are new here and you want more Saw content, be sure to hit that subscribe button because we're doing a lot of cool stuff over here regarding the Saw franchise. Of course, we have new ownership with the franchise now, so we're gonna have some cool stuff to talk about within the coming year or so. I imagine we got a Saw podcast that we're doing. We're working on a Saw timeline project that'll be out in 2026, so lots to look forward to if you're a Saw fan here. And with all that down, guys, that's all I can say for today. Until next time.
Game over.